All right. So continuing with the lesson, builders. So many people help to build houses, as I've told before, that building a house is not the job of just one person. Multiple people are involved in building a house, right? So to start off with, for anything, even if you have to go for a trip or go shopping or anything like that, the most important thing is planning, right? So the first person who first works on a house is an architect. Okay, now who is an architect? An architect is a person who designs the layout of and the outer design of the house. Like, for example, how many rooms are there going to be, and where are they going to be placed, and where's the dining room going to be, how many washrooms are there going to be in the house, how many portions, and where's the entrance, how's the entrance going to be, like the terrace, the gallery, and all of such things, right? So who does that? An architect, right? So before all the other work begins, an architect designs the new house and draws pictures of it, right? So it's basically a big chart, sort of a paper, right? And an architect is basically a person who draws it, and he or she is expert in designing the house, right? So the architect makes a plan which helps other workers to do their job. So once the architect finishes the planning, right? So different jobs are allotted to different workers, right? So an architect is basically the person who gives an overview and a bigger plan, and then divides it into sub jobs for different builders, which we're going to study right now, right? Who help in completing the building of a house, right? So the first, which you can see over here, is a plumber, right? A plumber is a person who fits all the pipes and taps, right? Ma'am, can you please ensure me if I'm muted or not? If everyone can hear me.
Auntie, you're not muted.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Arlene. Okay, so a plumber fixes whatever water based things are installed in our houses. For example, taps and other sinks and kitchen things and water motors and tanks and things like that. Washrooms. All of those pipes and taps are installed by a builder, and that builder is called a plumber. Okay, you can see there's this person who is standing in the washroom under the shower, and he's fixing the tap, right? Or maybe he's installing it, and later on, if the tap is needs some maintenance or fixation, that person we call for to fix our taps and things like that is also called a plumber, right? So you call your plumbers and ask him to come over and fix your showers and taps and pipes. Okay. The second in line is a laborer, right? The laborer digs, lifts, carries things, and helps other workers. So basically, a laborer is a generic sort of a worker who lifts things like bricks, cement, and wood, and the little stones that are used to make the house. The laborer digs and lifts those things and helps. Basically, a laborer is a helper, right? A helper who helps other workers to complete their jobs, right? Um, so, for example, what he digs, for example, if there is a basement that a house needs to build in the house, you need to build a basement in the house. So the laborer is going to dig the ground first, right? For there to be space for a basement to be built. Okay. The second is a bricklayer. A bricklayer builds the walls with bricks and cement. So it's visible in this picture, right? In one hand, he's holding an instrument to put the cement on. The cement works just like a glue. Okay, for example, if you want to paste something on a paper, right? So you use a glue for it. In the same way, if you want the bricks to be stick together, strongly, so you need good for it to be in between the bricks over here, right? So you put a layer of the cement, and then on top of it you put the bricks so that they are intact. Okay, they don't come out or fall out, right? Okay, next page. Okay, then comes an electrician. So all the electric and the wire work in our house, the tube lights, the fans, and the switchboards and the sockets and everything are installed by electrician, right? An electrician puts in all the wires and plug points. Plug points are what? Sockets or switchboards. And then a carpenter makes the windows and doors. He works with wood, right? So whatever woodwork is done in the house, for example, the doors and the windows and other things like that, cabinets and all, uh, those are made out of wood, and the person who works with wood is called a carpenter, right? And then a plasterer covers the wall with a smooth layer of plaster. Okay, now in this you can see that a bricklayer is building the wall with bricks and cement, right? So once these walls are built like this, can you see this there are bricks and layer of cement, right? So once this is built, this wall is going to be coated with another layer of cement, right? So this plasterer covers the wall with a smooth layer of plaster. Can you see over here, right? So that wall which the bricklayer has built, that is afterwards then uh, layered with plaster. Okay, and this job is done by plasterer. Okay, after the plasterer has covered the wall with the layer of it, it is then painted, right? And that we all know, a painter paints the wall and the wooden frames. So the walls are painted. First the bricklayer layers the bricks, then the bricks the wall is covered with plaster, and then it is coated with paint. So these are the steps. So some of these workers also do repair work and make other things. They make small things like tables and chairs. They help to build big things like dams, factories, and bridges. Okay, so now house is a small project like for governments. For the government, there are many big projects like factories, dams, and bridges, and roads, and hospitals, and things like that. All of this comes under the job of the government. So these workers are also they also work in dams. They don't only just build houses, They build other big mega projects also. For example, dams and bridges and hospitals and roads. Okay, so all of these workers are going to be working for those projects also. All right. So, right. Now I'm going to ask you questions and you're going to answer me. All right. Is everyone ready for the questions? Right. I want everyone to give me a feedback, okay? All right. So, number one. The first question is, who puts the pipes and taps? Who puts pipes and taps? Pipes and taps. Right. Who plasters the wall? Who plasters the wall? Right. What does a carpenter do? I want complete sentences to be written, okay? What does a carpenter do? Omaima, what does a carpenter do? Carpenter. Shahan, please review. Mariam Asif, Nabiha, what does a carpenter do? Very good, Hashir. He works with wood. Yes, very good, Aline. Whenever things are made with wooden floor or doors or windows or whatever is made out of wood, you should know that everything is done by a carpenter. Okay? Right. What does a
Auntie, your voice is not clear.
okay, is it clear now?
Yes.
Say it in the chat. Don't speak it on the mic.
Okay, who is the person who designs the house? Who designs the house? Please check your spellings also. Okay, what is the job of a laborer? A laborer. What is the job of the laborer? There are four things that a laborer does. Digs, lifts, carries things, and helps other workers. Who is this child, Fatima Rizwan? Fatima Rizwan.
She's Abiha Rizwan.
Okay, Abiha, please don't unmute your mic. You're doing it again and again. Okay, please tell me what a painter does. What is the job of a painter? Beta, the job of a painter in building a house, not drawing and make painting. I'm talking in the context of building a house. Paint walls and wooden frames, okay? Okay, can somebody tell me if we have to build a house, right? If we are planning to, sorry, if we are deciding to build a house, what is the first and the foremost thing that we're going to do if we want to build a house?
Auntie, I am not kidding and somebody is kicking me. I did nothing.
Abdul Samad, please don't unmute your mic.
Auntie, then please tell them to not kick me. I am doing nothing.
Yes. So, what is the first thing we will do if we want to build a house? Exactly. We are going to design the house first, and that comes under planning. Okay, we're going to make a plan for everything that we do. We make a plan first. Arlene and Time, can you please tell me what does designing the house mean? In other words, designing the house means we make a plan. Exactly. So planning means to design the house, or the architect designs the house. Okay, he plans it. He plans the design of the house. Okay. Yes, very good. Okay, so the class is about to be over. If there is any query, any confusion, anything related to this chapter, please tell me now.
Aunties, it's easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy?
Yes.
Okay. Now in the
Yes,
planning.
auntie, so easy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Can you please stop talking in mic?
All right. So in the planning, builder's test is given, right? You must be having builder's test in your planning that you collected, right? So please is it with you people? Can somebody tell me?
Auntie,
Yes.
somebody is keep kicking me from the.
Exactly. So the test, you have to take out 5-10 minutes, and you have to give that test and take a picture and send it in the group. All
Please
right.
kick me from the call. I did nothing.
Test of lesson builders.
Auntie, which test? Builders. I have done builders test. Auntie, I've done builders test.
Okay, beta, if you have done, that's very good. And for the ones who haven't done,
Auntie, I'm
please do
also
it.
done.
Okay. For the ones who haven't done, okay, please don't unmute your mics.
Auntie, can you tell them to please stop kicking me? No, but I did nothing and somebody is kicking me. You are not. I know somebody else.
Okay, the time of the class has finished now. Please take care of yourself Miss you, love you too, Saim Naveed.
Miss you a lot. Love you. Bye. I love you, Auntie. Bye. I love
Bye
you, Auntie. Bye.
bye
I also
bye.
love you, Auntie. Bye. I love
Love
you
you too.
too.
Okay. Did you say thank you to your auntie?
Thank you, Auntie.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Okay, this
Auntie.
is thank you, Amna. Okay, guys, this
No
is your break
problem
time
at all.
now. So
Bye,
if you want to talk to your
Auntie.
friend, if you want to talk to your friends, so you guys can do that. And Saim Naveed, I really want you to talk to your
Yay.
friends as well, beta. Why you're not having a conversation with your friends in break time,
Gulanti,
Golan.
one by one?
Golan.
Yes, Saim. Yes,
Gulanti,
Saim.
Can you tell them to please stop kicking me from the group? I am doing nothing. Somebody else is doing, like, or a student. I am not doing
What's
anything.
up, Mr. Abdul Samad Khan? After so long, I was missing you.
What?
Yes, where were you?
I,
You good?
100%.
yes.
Okay, so somebody was removing you from the group?
Yes.
Maybe there was an internet connection because I was keep on checking you guys. No one was removing you.
But for me, somebody was removing me. Not even auntie was removing me.
No, in the beginning I removed everyone because you made a call already. Your teacher is supposed to make a call. This is the reason I removed you all.
Oh,
Okay, and you, Saim Naveed, I really want you to converse with your friends, beta. Yes, Hijab, you were saying something. Umaima, you were saying who was saying?
Auntie,
Yeah,
Golanti,
baby.
can you give me and Golanti, can you give me the Varisha number?
Varisha's number. You are Hijab Maria.
I'm Ishal Fatma.
Ishal Fatma. Okay, baby. I will WhatsApp you Varisha's number.
The summer?
Okay, let me. Okay, wait.
Thank
Let
you.
me.
I love you.
stop.
Welcome. I love you too.
Flip, flip. You want some flip of the summer?
Oh wow! What? Wow! I'm so impressed, Ibrahim. Great. You guys can switch on your video now. Turn on the videos. Oh wow! The
Back in,
bubble man.
back in my.
Abdul Samad, what's wrong? Hello, Hira, the pretty girl.
I cut my hair. That's why. And
Hello,
Hello,
Vishal.
Golanti.
Yeah. Abdul Samad, I really want to see
Flip,
you.
no.
flip, 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 flip.
Wow, Ibrahim, I'm so impressed with your shirt. Hello, Hira. Yes, baby. Where's Sam Naveed is gone?
Auntie, I made this. Hello?
Oh,
Auntie?
wow.
I need my big hair back
You need your big hair back?
because I want to go around and see the
Hello,
world with
baby
trees.
hubber. What's up?
Hello.